Abby, don't bend me over the table.
Okay, where did we end off last time? So, you guys went to a meeting between the pirate Captain Nepenthes and Speaker Kavol. At the meeting, you guys were ambushed by a Planet Cracker destroyer that you guys got into a skirmish with. Eventually, you defeated them and took the crew prisoner, in particular the captain of the vessel, uh, who you interrogated your ship. Well, mock interrogated,
Pretty excruciatingly.
and Mock then proceeded to torture the man for no apparent reason. Uh, After that, you guys decided that you needed to return Speaker Kavol back to Baraka Brawl. Also, you sent the captain away with Nepenthes, who was going to apparently enslave the entire crew, which you guys were apparently fine with. Uh, then you guys went to the Rock of Brawl, uh, dropped off Speaker Kavol, did some light shopping, and then made your way to the lonely desert planet Gorgon, one which you had previously visited at the very start of your adventure when you were originally stranded on Gorgon. So we'll begin with you guys slowly descending down to the planet's surface. Uh, Around you, you can see the vast orange desert, but you guys are headed to this mountain range on the northernmost reaches of the planet. And as you get closer and closer to the ground, you can see that amongst these jagged peaks, there are these unnatural lines cut into the planet's surface. Like these in some places it looks just like a, just a clean line was just cut through the entirety of the planet, going miles and miles and miles around the entire circumference of the mountain range. For what purpose, you have no idea, but you are slowly approaching one of these massive lines that has been carved clean through this mountain pass. And in that rocky mountain pass on the edge of the desert, you can see a huge plume of black smoke leaching into the sky, to which Nyx points to you, Mock. Uh, yeah, so that's Helma over there. And then she
Oh,
points like a little further south, and she's like, and I think that's where Worm Canyon is, but I don't know where the, you know, race is gonna be, so I'm just gonna like play it by ear, I guess.
yeah, no, do that. Is there a port nearby where we're not gonna be in a lot of trouble?
Uh, no.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, play it by ear, and I trust you.
Okay. And she just gently brings you guys down in the direction of Helma. And way off in the distance, like miles away, you can see over where that giant plume of smoke is. There is objects moving through the sky. These huge cargo ships that look pretty similar to those Planet Cracker, like that Planet Cracker Juggernaut, or not Juggernaut. Sorry, it's uh Dreadnought. Yeah, those Planet Cracker Dreadnoughts you saw on your way here. Except in being packed with guns, they are just these enormous bricks of cargo space hovering in the air over the Helmaw, which you can't really get a good look at over the jagged mountain peaks. But you guys come down to, I guess, about 500 feet above the surface, and you see on the edge of the canyon there's a plateau, and along that plateau there's just a sea of dunes, and amongst that sea of dunes there's a small dot of red that stands out amongst the orange of the dunes. And as you guys begin to approach, you can see that that red dot is a large, like, it's just a huge camp of these tents that have been put up in the desert. And there are all manner of spelljamming craft basically docked against the ground. They're not actually docked. They're just parked on the ground, surrounding this large camp. And Nyx is like, Captain, I think that might be something. Should we check it out?
Yeah, take us over there.
All right, I'll pull us in. And you guys pull over and see just this sea of tents and banners waving in the wind. And you can see racing along the dunes these plumes of smoke follow behind these small runners that trail around the camp, just running laps in the sand. Eventually, you guys park relatively close to the not park. You guys get very close to the ground, somewhere near the camp, and Nyx is like, Captain, we don't have like legs on this ship, so what's the plan here?
Let's see here. Lyra, is there anything you can do to help us out?
You get no response to your question.
Yeah, she's probably still pissed off about earlier.
Why would you ask, Lyra?
Well, because, maybe the tree ant can do something. That's a good question. So I've never been here before. Hey, Keenan!
Yeah, what's up, man?
Keenan's always such a bro. You got any ideas?
The ship is it's got a tough hull. I mean, if we just park it on the sand, if the sand is deep enough, it might be fine.
Kitten. Go for it.
Okay. And Nyx just lowers it. It lowers the ship slowly into the sand of one of these dunes. Thankfully, the dune has deep enough sand where it can, sort of make room for your ship and park ever so slowly. You kind of have to like force it down, but eventually the sand parts and forms a nice little indent for your ship that just is deep enough to just keep it upright. But you can hear the ship groaning in protest, but it didn't
Sorry, Lyra.
it didn't shatter, so you should be good.
Sorry, tree. Sorry, Yggdrasil. I'm just gonna go and like rub the tree. I'm sorry, big guy. I'm sorry about that. We had
So
no choice.
so now the Yggdrasil is beached in the sand, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm sorry, big guy. It's okay. The tree just curls at Mock's like touch. It's like, oh god, stay away from me.
Now, what are you guys gonna do now?
All right. Real quick,
Well,
describe that. Go ahead, Abby.
my first suggestion is hey, and I want to say to Nix, hey Nix, and Mark, I think we should have a getaway plan, and maybe have Nix create some whatever you hooey jewy midgy stuff Nix you do to magically pilot this thing. Maybe we should have an escape plan just in case, so that way we're not like sitting ducks.
What?
I think I remember you saying, Nix, that it takes a little bit to chart courses thing.
What? I'm confused. You want me to do what now?
So you do your magical whatever charting course thing, but we decide now where we're gonna go in case shit hits the fan and we gotta go.
I don't
'Cause,
have to chart a course to move the ship. You know, it's just nice to have a destination in mind when you start sailing. But if we need to
Oh.
leave in a hurry, we can just go.
Oh. Well, in that case, okay. I thought it was all technical. No. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to like jump into the astral sea, that's a different thing. That's
Okay.
That usually takes like 10 minutes, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I can't make it faster or anything.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead, continue, Mock.
Well, as I continuing.
Because you were talking next.
No, it's okay. We got
Yeah.
everything we need installed.
I hop off the
So-
ship.
You just gonna jump into the dunes?
Yeah, I'll we had some time to I want to change my armor.
I mean, you could have changed your armor on the way here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
What were you changing it to?
Right now, I was in the Voyager mode. I'm gonna be in the Guardian mode.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So these dunes, is it like fucking quicksand or something, or?
Well, it's more annoying for you than anyone else because you're so heavy that as soon as you touch down in the sand, your feet begin sinking into it like it was snow.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can walk in it. It's just annoying. Just like difficult terrain.
Uncomfortable. Let us go.
Okay, so everybody's going? Where are you guys
Hell yeah.
going?
So what was around us again?
Well, you're on this large plateau covered in dunes, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, but between some of the dunes, there's actually some solid ground that you can see, but it's not like stone. It looks like solid, like solid, clear, black glass.
Do any of us from episode 1 remember what this looks like? Does it remind us of? Does it kind of look like the obelisks from the beginning when we first landed on Gorgon?
No, it doesn't look like that. It looks like
Like it doesn't look like the same material or anything.
no, it's not like made of obsidian. I mean literal glass, and not like or I don't mean like unnatural glass. I mean this looks like it was burned into the sand. So there are just patches of like black glass where it looks like they've been hit by something that just scorched the sand into glass.
Really?
Can I investigate the glass to try and guess what could have possibly been hot enough or have the power to just fucking turn the sand into glass?
I'll just say, make an intelligence check with proficiency, because I don't know which particular skill that would fall
18,
under.
19, 20.
Okay. Upon examination, what you find is that this black glass is similar to the kinds of glass craters that are left by large lightning strikes.
What's the weather like right now?
Clear. By the way, the sky isn't like blue or anything. The sky on this planet is like as if it were nighttime, basically, because there's not much of an atmosphere. So it just looks like stars up above you. Except it's also daylight.
I guess I understand.
Like,
Can I
imagine
try
if
and-
you were standing on the surface of the moon, and it was daytime on the moon. Like, you would still see stars above you. It's not like the sky would be blue or anything.
Yeah.
Can I harvest some of the glass?
If you want, it's not particularly
Just,
useful for anything. It's just glass.
I don't know,
But it's fascinating. And
it's fascinating.
are we able to see through the glass at all or no?
No, this isn't like manufactured glass. This is like raw glass that was created just by random lightning strikes. So it's very muddy and dirty.
Would
And
you say in its current state right now, it's pretty indistinguishable from like a really, really cool stone then?
I mean, it's slightly translucent.
Okay. Yeah.
It's very cloudy.
Yeah, that's gonna make this desert sun hotter. Well, is there anything else around us besides the black glass?
Yeah, there's the camp you guys decided to land next to,
Right.
which is currently bustling with people. Again, there's all manner of other spelljammers that are also like parked in the sand in like a ring around this place.
Well, I'm gonna head to the camp then and go mingle.
I'll join. Anyone else?
Yeah. I also go with.
Amelia tags along too.
I'm gonna assume Fawn is a tagging along, even though V is trying her best to. Okay, yeah, she's saying V's saying yeah, she's coming with. Fawn's coming with. I'm looking out for you, girl. But best buddy.
As you guys are walking towards the camp, a couple of runners just race clean by you and leave these big trails of dust in your way. And Amelia's like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool! I haven't been one of these in ages!"
Oh man. Kind of makes me want to go enter and get in on the races. God, I think I might be addicted. I'm upset about Bart.
Wait, you're for real? You seriously think you're gonna compete?
I mean, why not? You
These
saw
are
how good I was against that dragon.
these are some of the best runner pilots in the whole cluster. These guys are crazy. And this ain't just a race. It's a death race. There's
I'm
the
gonna
blood
lean.
out there.
Oh,
I'm gonna lean in close to Amelia. I'm like, "Are you trying to tell me that you're chicken of a fun challenge?"
I've seen a few things that happened out there on the course, and let's just say I'd rather not end up in a pile of scrap metal.
I don't know. I've seen you race before, Amelia. I feel like you do good at it. Plus,
I'm gonna be honest, guys. Sorry, Amelia, but I totally thought we were totally going so you could go and join this race. So that
She even
was
said
my
in the-
impression.
she even said in the beginning she just wanted to come watch Cinder.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well,
just wanted to
I must
watch.
have been out of that. I must have been going punching things or something, or drunk, maybe.
My dad
Well,
used
you-
to come take me to watch these like every year, back when he was still around.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, that's where I got my knack for runners.
So, let me ask you this then: what do you think the chances are of our runner surviving a race?
Well, I mean, you guys are really good at fighting, so I guess you got that going for you, but I don't know. Do you really think you're that good at using a runner?
Absolutely not. But I mean, it can't be any harder than running away from a dragon, can it?
Based on what I know, it's not about the runner itself. It's not about what toys or gimmicks you bring with you. It's about your bond with your runner and how skilled a pilot you are. That's what determines who wins the race.
And I lost Bart too.
Wait, you lost Bart? When did you lose Bart?
Yeah, if you remember back when we fought the dragon, Ace, you weren't here for this one. We were trying to lure the dragon out. None of us could come up with an idea, and so Mock was like, "Fuck it, I got this idea. It's a terrible one." And he takes the runner, runs it as hard as he can, as fast as he can, and rams it into a wall to blow it up and lure the dragon out.
Huh. Honestly didn't
Yeah,
know
we
he
had two.
got
we had
destroyed
two-
back then.
Yeah, we had two runners. Bart was the one that Mock stole. Bart was the one that Mock stole when he went on the dragon chase. We still kept Amelia as runner, though.
I was under the impression you guys had that this whole time.
Nah, it got destroyed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you described it as it was an explosion that slammed against the wall, only for the dragon to literally just phase out of the wall or whatever it did, attack it, and there we go. And then shortly after, Mock got frozen.
Does anybody else remember that? I don't remember that.
I do.
Yeah, Ace wasn't.
To be fair, I also wasn't
No,
there.
Abby wouldn't remember because she wasn't there. So the only people who would remember that would be Marge and V. Ah, shit.
I totally thought you guys had two runners.
Yeah, I kind of had to make a call at the point because we didn't know what to do. And it was just like, well, nobody's got a good idea, so here's a bad idea.
Well, runners only really fit two people. So, if you plan on having multiple people racing, you're gonna need more runners.
All right. Is there anybody that we can jip out of their runner?
3 if you put someone in a bag of holding.
True. Okay. Okay, is there anybody else?
I
Is
imagine
anybody
you
around?
just like put nails in the bag of holding and just throw him at another runner. Just like pocket nails.
Fucking stick my hand out and start like randomly, blindly blasting people with the fucking force cantrip. Is this helping? Suppressing fire!
Someone's like holding the bag sideways to like aim it like a gun.
Is there
That-
anybody here who looks like they might be a racer or a competitor, but also looks kind of nervous or anything? Like they might be fresh meat to the race?
Well, once you guys get into the camp, what you find is there's a lot of celebration going on right now. It seems sort of like a little carnival or something is taking place. Like there are vendors selling meat. There are vendors like selling like little trinkets to commemorate the event, and all sorts of different little games for families to play. Uh,
Seems like a good
towards
place to.
towards the middle of the camp, there's a big clearing area, and around that area, there's all kinds of food and drink stalls. There's also a big stage that's been built in the center, and looks like an area for a bonfire or something.
Huh. Let's see here. Who looks like they're fresh pickings?
So you're looking for people who look like racers?
Somebody. Okay, so if we're wanting to get multiple people into the race, I'm looking for somebody who I can scam out of their runner.
Okay.
Or maybe persuade to let me use their runner for the race. Somebody who looks gullible.
All right, well, how about you roll me a perception check?
We have a 15.
Okay, so you go
Respectable number.
perusing around, and you don't see many people who look like they're priming to race. Most of these people look like they're here to actually just watch the races. But you do find, sort of on the outskirts of the camp a little ways, there's this goblin wearing a big straw hat underneath this like tarp, and out in front of his little tent there's a couple runners that are like half buried in the sand, and he's like, used runners, come on, they're still primed and ready to go.
Alright, before I walk up real quick, I'm going to... How far away are they?
However far you want to be from them, I don't know.
I want to get within 30 feet, but I want to try to be kind of stealthy about this, and I want to charm them.
What are you using exactly to charm them?
The charm person spell.
Okay. Let me see here. Charm person. Okay, so yeah, you do need to be within 30 feet of them. There is a verbal component of the spell, as well as a somatic component. So
Yeah. That's why I kind of want to be out of sight. Would I be able to kind of like whisper the verbal part of it?
you're gonna need to make either a stealth check or like a sleight of hand check to try and cast this without anyone noticing. Also, I will let you know that if they succeed on their saving throw, they will know that someone tried to cast a spell on them.
Don't know. Somebody did, but it wasn't necessarily. given the fact that it's like super, the place is super hectic, right? Like there's like hundreds of people here, right?
Yeah, there's some crowding going on, so you can try to blend in, but
I would like to try to argue for advantage on this stealth check then.
nah, because you're not just hiding from this guy. You also have to hide the fact that you're casting a spell from like all the people around you,
Gotcha.
because it's a
you
highly
gonna
suspicious
communicate
thing to
this
be
well?
doing.
I got a 12.
Are you going to be
Debate.
communicating this at all?
Well,
Since I've already made the roll so far, I'm gonna say no. Although I probably should. Actually, yes. I'm at least I believe Nails, you're gonna be the closest one to me anyway. I will at least let you know that like, hey, I'm charming that person over there. I'm gonna try to charm that little goblin over there. That's the most I'm gonna do.
Understood. I'm going to walk 15 feet away from Muck.
that's it.
Well, he already made the roll. If he communicated before and told me that I could have helped you with the fucking enhance ability to try and...
I'll use my inspiration and then we can do that again.
If you want to use your inspiration for this, be my guest.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to try to do it again then for Ace? Since I'm using inspiration, we can say that's what's going on.
Well, did you roll good?
Well,
with
either
it?
way, you're rolling again. Inspiration or enhance ability, so just roll again.
Okay. Stealth. That was a 21.
Okay. Well, with the 21, you're able to subtly form the hand signs for the spell and mutter the magic words into your breath in a way that nobody really notices you. Let's see if
It's a wisdom saving.
he
14.
succeeds. Wisdom?
Yeah. Oh, I'm holding my breath.
I'm still gonna walk 15 feet away. I say, I wish you luck.
He got an 18. So, right away, this goblin like turns and starts looking around in all directions. Due to your good stealth roll, I'm gonna say he doesn't notice that you were the one that did that, but he's like, "Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck?"
Yeah. I'm just gonna go back to talking whoever's right next to me. I'm gonna assume Fawn's probably next to me. Yeah. You know, I don't know what these races are in store for, but they sound really exciting. Okay, real quick, Casey, I got a question. What's up with the spell modifier and the spell attack on top of characters? I actually have no clue what these are about.
Spell attack is what you use for spells that involve making an attack. And your spell DC is what they have to beat.
Well, what about the modifier? I've been meaning to ask this for months now, and I've just never bothered.
Your spellcasting modifier is just the stat that you use to cast spells. So because you're a bard, it's charisma. But if you were a wizard, it would be intelligence.
Oh, I get it. Okay. I could have looked it up as well, but, well, no. And I was too embarrassed to ask anything. Anyway.
For future reference, what is it for a wizard?
What?
Intelligence?
Or
That's what they use to cast their spells.
Oh.
We have 3
Oh, okay.
spellcasters, 1 wisdom, 1 charisma, and 1 intelligence.
So yeah, this goblin's like kind of freaking out that he like had a spell cast on him, but he doesn't like readily notice you guys. He might though if you just stand around, not doing anything.
I'm gonna kind of start walking away. But I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes or so before I head back, because then I want to just go up and talk to him.
I'm gonna approach, but does anybody else want to join in on this before
Just for the sake of the fact that I did that, I don't think it's gonna be smart if I do. So that's why I'm gonna stay away.
I'll go with nails.
Okie dokie.
Magpie
Right.
does not want to participate in the race, so.
Okay.
I'll be
Alright.
the bat. I can't fly shit, but I can fight. So that's me.
I think a fire genasi wearing, like, you're carrying this fucking great sword and Orbiter X and a giant robot just standing side by side might be pretty intimidating, and I'm all for it.
Yes.
I'm going to. Okay. You used your whatchamacallit, inspiration. I'm going to use my enhance ability. I'm going to consume the spell because I'm going to cast it on myself. Last up to an hour, and I'm going to cast enhance ability on myself, and it's going to be the which one's charisma? The Eagle Splendor.
Okay.
Oh, mine right.
Okay.
What does that give you besides charisma?
It just gives me advantage on charisma checks.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, all of them just give you advantage on checks, with the exception of the cat, the bull, and the bear, because they give you like other things like when the bear gives you 2d6 temp HP. The bull just lets you also carry double your strength, and then the cat makes it so that you have a slow fall from a monk.
Interesting. So, yeah, do you want to hide the fact that you're casting a spell?
Oh yeah, I would have brought fucking I would have bought I would have brought Cinder aside and say, yeah, no, Mark attempted to charm the salesman. It did not go as planned. I'm going to attempt to buy one. And as I brought Cinder to the side, I'm gonna.
Sorry.
No worries.
What was that? My bad. I didn't realize it was muted.
Okay, so I said, Mark attempted to charm the salesman. I'm going to attempt to purchase one through legal means. Although my gold count is low, I will still make the attempt.
Okay, hold on a sec. I gotta look at my thingamabob. Hold on.
Oh, what the
I have 135 gold, so just FYI.
Yeah, how much?
135!
Got it.
Shouting.
Sorry, no, I dropped my mouse and yeah, don't mind me.
Oh, it's because you're away from the computer, that's why.
Okay, so yeah. So I have 118. You have 135. If we need be, we can combine that if you are comfortable with that. And after I cast the spell to the side, we will approach Casey.
Okay. So, the goblin, like, looks up at you guys. Hey, did you see any wizards or anything like that?
Wizards? No.
Somebody try to cast a
Oh.
fucking spell on me.
Wizards are nerds.
Nah, I'm a fighting person. You see this shit?
Well, watch yourselves out there. These fucking wizards are all around this place.
Cast charm person on nails.
Yeah.
Wizard. Why are you taking offense? You're not a wizard.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yes, if a wizard tries that, I will crush their skull. May I please purchase a runner?
Which one you looking to buy? I got 3 here for your selection. You look down and all 3 of these runners look like rusted pieces of junk. Like half built from wood, half built from steel components. It's unclear based on a glance if they even function.
I'm going to crouch down and inspect them as I say, and what are the cost of such finely made runners?
500 gold. It's a steal, baby.
Arm person.
Definitely, definitely a steal for sure. And I'd like to investigate each runner to see which, at least they all seem like they're all pretty beaten up. But which one seems less beaten up, I guess? Which is the most out of the three? Which one seems the most applicable to run
Roll
the
an
most?
Arcana check.
That's gonna be a 21, Casey.
All right, so you go to each one and start inspecting them, and as soon as you try and like reach for like one of the levers to see if it functions, the goblin's like,
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Be careful. These are delicate machines, okay?
I will be careful. If you feel the need to, what's the word I'm looking for? If I break it, I'll buy it.
The fuck we will.
Okay, I'll hold you that.
I'm going to test the runner.
So the first one, the freaking lever to like turn it on is like jammed for a little bit. Like the mechanism is rusted, but eventually you're able to force it down, and the mechanism covering this blue glass orb like opens up like an eye, and some sparks of electricity begin to emanate from inside of that little glass enclosure. So this one's functional, but upon closer inspection, it looks like it's only like half as fast as a runner would normally be. You would guess like this thing's basically on death's door. The next one you try though seems beaten up like it had been in a wreck, but all the essential components are in working order, generally speaking. And you think with a little bit of work, you could get it back to optimal performance. It would require a little bit of artifice on your part, but you could make it work. The third one doesn't turn on at all.
Clearly, Casey, after those three explanations, I need to get the third.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm gonna look at the second one and I'm going to say
I'll stab you, Nails.
500. You said
500, that's it.
I'm going to pull out. Okay, so I have 118, but Fawn gave me those gems. I have a 200 gold piece ruby and a 100 gold piece blue sapphire. That brings me to, let's see, 300, 418. I'm going to hold the gems in his hands along with my gold, and I'm going to say,
Actually, hold the gems first and see what he says, and then add the money.
I'm gonna hold the gems in my hand, and I'll have gold at the ready just in case. But I'll say, you truly are a wise salesman. How could you sell such fine craft at a low price? I have these here gems that I've harvested from nice minds. Surely a man as compassionate as you would be willing to part for it for 400 gold pieces.
I'm a woman.
Let me see what these gems are worth. Like, how much are they actually worth? You've got the
I know
ruby
you
that's
told...
worth 200, but you're using that for an infusion.
Oh, I can just fucking print it off. I have 2 rubies. Sorry, they're worth 100, but I have 2 rubies and 1 blue sapphire.
Oh, okay. So the ruby is worth 100.
But
And
I
the
have 2 of them.
sapphire is also worth 100.
Yeah.
So you have 200 in gems, and you have 100.
I thought you had said no 300 because you said each ruby is 100 and there's 2, so it's 200, and then 1 emerald is also 100, so
Oh,
it's 3.
so are you getting rid of
Sapphire.
your homunculus then?
Unfortunately, yes. As I pop the fucking snap my fingers, and the homunculus will fucking transform back
What
into
the
a
hell's a
gem.
homunculus?
It's like a familiar, I think.
Think of it like a familiar, but a more unconventional familiar. Like my homunculus could be like a fucking a teapot with a helicopter thing on it with eyes and a mouth.
It's an
It's like
it's an artificial creature.
Wait, didn't you just make that?
I did just make that, but if this gives us the opportunity to enter the race, and well, Amelia and Mark were most exciting. Who am I but a man to sacrifice but one thing for their happiness? And yeah, I'll hold the gems. That's 300 worth gems, and then if I were to put 100 gold pieces, that would be 400. And I'll say to him, surely a salesman with great. Yeah, I already said the whole thing. I don't want to repeat it again.
All right, we'll make a persuasion check with advantage because of your spell.
That is going to be a 14.
450.
418.
445.
430. I'm not there, I know, but
418. And I will offer in. I'm gonna fucking open my bag of holding and pull out my old scale mail, my short sword, and my light hammer, which is actually, hold on. Well, he said 450. I could just pull out the scale mail, actually. 400, and I give you this armor that is worth 50. It's a scale mail.
That beaten old piece of crap. I'll give you like 20 for that.
I'm gonna look at Cinder. I don't suppose you could spare the remaining costs.
No, I got you. Hold on. And how much is left?
He's
Sorry?
asking for 445. So
I already provided for 420. You just need to provide it like 15.
Yeah, I'll provide whatever's left. Just tell me a number so I can subtract it.
15 gold.
15?
Yep, just 15. 1-5.
Okay, there you go.
I hand over the things and I say, there is your money.
Alright. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business.
Hey,
with
if
you.
you're interested, I know a guy who's who can do some painting and detailing on this bad boy if you need.
Thank you, but no thank you. I am good at craftsmanship myself. I will repair this thing.
Alright. Enjoy
Hey.
the race.
Thank you. I sure. And then he's gonna look to the side. Hey, that wizard is looking at you. And they are doing weird hand things and whispering.
Who the fuck?
And I'm just gonna walk away with Cinder.
oh, you could use that to steal from him.
I thought that's what you were gonna do. No joke.
Maybe you could do it, Abby.
So
If you
you
want to, Abby, I'll let you like take that opportunity.
Hold on.
But I'm gonna walk
Uh,
away.
gonna ride this thing?
No, I'm gonna carry it.
Carry it, dude. These things are the size of like a horse.
Isn't
I mean,
this
to
shit
be
broken though?
It's not completely broken. It's still in one piece.
Yo, one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right then. Yeah, I'll attempt to ride it.
You can
I'm
ride
gonna-
it. It's functional.
Okay.
oh, I'm gonna go on behind just in case. And
Okay.
if not, then I will just walk.
Where are you taking it?
Ow!
Back to
Son
the
of a biscuit. Sorry, don't
ship.
mind me.
I'm gonna take it back to the ship. Agency.
Okay. So you limp it on back to the Yggdrasil. One moment, I'll be right back.
Do your thing.
Okay. While that happens, should I get Parmesan garlic wing or honey barbecue?
Wait, what was the other option?
Should I get Parmesan garlic or honey barbecue? I'm getting
Honey barbecue.
Honey barbecue.
honey barbecue's pretty good. Yeah, I'll
Garlic
get that.
parm, I'm just not
I
in the
like
mood for.
things. Damn it.
You have 2 sandwiches in the fucking fridge that you still refuse to eat.
What kind of sandwiches are they?
One from Charlie's and one from Subway.
Oh, I fucking
One's a
love
meatball
Charlie's.
marinara, which I'm probably gonna go grab soon, and then the other one's 5 cheese thingamabob from Charlie's, which, eh.
Yep.
Guys, Marge has to go away because Marge does not feel good.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Like I have like this massive headache and my eyes won't stop watering. I'm
Uh-oh.
like, and if I don't close my eyes, I'm gonna ruin my eyelash extensions, and I paid a lot of money for. So
Oh, okay. It's nothing worrisome then.
Oh fuck.
I mean, the headache is pretty worrisome. Like there's something wrong.
Yeah, the
Like,
headache
my head
is.
hurts.
All right
My
then.
eyes won't stop watering. Like I am
Marge, go
currently
ahead and
practicing.
go and get
We'll
some
let Casey
water.
Are you
know.
sure you're not allergic to the eyelashes?
No,
Yes.
I've been getting these for like years, so it's not the lashes.
It's a late allergy reaction. All right, Marge, you go and
I'm
Oh,
going to
wait,
go
Marge,
back.
before you disappear, hold on.
What?
Before you disappear, to our,
Yes.
I'm getting to the chat thing. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. It's ridiculous because I decided at last minute.
My
Hold on. I'm
sinuses.
trying to get it to work.
have you been drinking recently?
No, I swear I haven't.
Okay. Your
Okay.
kidney is just dehydrated.
I'm in the middle of changing my hair color at the last minute.
What color?
Are you allowed to do
I'm
that?
pretty.
You can do it in the
Oh,
military
yeah.
as long as it's natural colors, and she's changing it to.
Oh, are you both in the military?
I got out last
I am.
February.
Oh.
He got out. I'm in.
Oh, okay. Are you guys
Yep,
at a
that's
one of those houses? Those,
Yep.
okay.
But yeah, that's
Mhm.
what I'm doing. It's leftover dye, and I decided, waste not, want not, because I paid a pretty penny for this dye.
What color
So
is it?
I decided not to waste it. It's gonna be black, I'm pretty sure. If I remember
Oh.
correctly, it's like a really dark, like black brown.
I
I'm
got
You
it.
should dye
pretty sure
Joe's
it's
hair.
black.
I am not dyeing my
No.
hair.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. But I decided randomly that I'm gonna do this.
Wait, what are we
Oh, yeah.
doing?
12.5 minutes.
Please be careful.
Okay,
Please
that's
don't
that.
sit on anything. Please don't lie down.
I won't lay down. I got dye in my hair.
Exactly.
So,
Also,
yeah.
Joe, to be fair, like one time when my mom went blonde, there was like some extra product. And guess what my dad did? He used up that product. He ate up that blonde hair dye. So, if you
Yeah.
really love
Joe's
Abby,
not like that.
What? Oh,
But
come on.
wish me luck. I will send you a picture, but wish me luck because hopefully it actually turns normal.
yes, it will. It will. If you're following the instructions, it'll turn fine. Don't forget the toner.
And I shouldn't need it. It's black. I didn't have to use that last time. This brand doesn't require it, considering it's supposed to go on for dark-haired people. So
That's good. That's good.
This
Okay.
panic has to
Love
be
you,
on.
Abby. I love you,
bye.
Z. And
New picture.
the men in this group, I tolerate you. Okay.
That's
Bye bye.
fine.
All right,
Aw.
see ya.
Oh.
Okay, guys, we got a runner. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this shit up. Let's see. I probably won't be able to fucking. Okay, so I've got to get rid of this infusion, right? Goodbye, homunculus servant.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, so Marge
Oh,
had to
hey.
bounce because they are not feeling well. They had a major headache and they were just going through a lot of symptoms right now. So they did. Yeah.
God was rocking her shit.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Silly
And she
stuff.
didn't have alcohol. We asked.
She wanted to clarify that she did not. She is not because of alcohol, but she's fine.
She said specifically it was because she was mad that the campaign was going the way it was.
That's not what she said.
I know.
Fucking liar.
I'm
She
just
Alright.
said that we are not level 10 with 10,000 gold pieces in our pocket with at least 2 very rare items and an artifact.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
She said she was
Um,
leaving the campaign for good.
That is
Yeah, so
not what she
we're
said.
heading back,
Uh-huh.
Casey.
Okay, so you guys have acquired a runner now. I assume you're gonna be working on that, Nails, for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I would have brought in Amelia over and I would have said, I got us a runner. What say we get them back to function up? Let's let's say we get them back to their prime.
Well, she ain't a looker, but you know, if I run,
It could be a he.
well, whatever you want, it's your runner. Are you gonna give it a name?
I'm going to
Ooh.
look at the runner and it's I believe it has what is essentially its eye, right? Its eye is kind of right where the if I remember this correctly, right? It opens up a little eye right where the steering wheel is.
Not
Z says we
exactly.
should name it Hammer.
So the way it's built, it's like a motorcycle, right?
Right.
Imagine if the engine of the motorcycle had like was replaced by a big metal sphere, and on each side of it, on the left side and the right side, it opened up like a little apparatus to show the inside of the sphere, whereas all the electricity is contained. When you open it up, it gets it going. So it's not like where the steering wheel or the steering bars are. It's like right where your legs would be.
Okay. Okay, so I kind of understand. Having a little bit of a hard time understanding it, but I get it. As I pull out my tools, I'm going to look at them. There was a tale on. Wait, real quick. Eberron, it has an ocean, right?
Yeah, several oceans.
Okay. My owner, I considered him dear. He told me stories of a beast in the ocean. A large, large beast known for its terrifying presence. I will name this runner the Kraken.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I can get behind that actually. It does sound really good.
Hopefully we can make it look as cool as its name. 'Cause right now it just kind of looks like junk.
The eye of the beholder. Let us get to work, Amelia.
Okay, well, this is, I believe, your first time working on the actual components of the runner. I think you've repaired one before, but that was just like superficial damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't think technically Ace was actually there for that.
This is your first time really diving into the components, and Amelia's
So-
showing you the works.
Learning and doing as we go. I'm fine with that.
Something you learn is that a runner functions surprisingly similar to certain pieces of technology you're familiar with back on Eberron. Back on Eberron, there is this thing called the lightning rail, which is like, think of a train, except it hovers above the ground and it uses a lightning elemental as basically its power source. And that elemental is like bound to like the engine of the thing, and that's what gives it its power and allows it to hover above the ground and all that stuff. This functions pretty similarly, except this thing doesn't need to run along a track of like crystals or anything the same way that a lightning rail would. It's actually a little bit more advanced than that. Basically, it has an elemental trapped inside of that sphere. And
Can I guys which elemental? An air maybe?
you would guess it's pretty similar to an air elemental. Basically, when you condense or when you aggravate an air elemental enough, it starts to shoot out lightning, and that's what's actually making the thing go.
I see.
Uh,
And so
you
is
know,
that-
when you aggravate it that way, it wants to get out and it wants to go fast because that's what's in its nature. Like elementals naturally want to just do whatever it is that they do. They don't have like a reasoning process. They don't have thoughts or feelings. They just do stuff. And what the air elemental wants to do is go fast. So the more you sort of let the thing out of its cage, the faster you will go, but you also run the risk of it breaking its containment, which would be catastrophic. Not just for the vehicle, but for the people riding it.
So he's back at the ship, right?
Yeah, this is just Nails and Amelia learning all this.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Amelia already knew this stuff, but she's explaining it to Nails.
Yeah.
I
So
look down.
when you're controlling the vehicle, what's happening is that rod, the rods that you grab onto, are basically like connecting your consciousness directly to the consciousness of the elemental, and you're giving it commands basically. And it will listen to these commands if you're not doing anything crazy, but the more you let it take control, the greater chance that it will overpower your will, and it will just start doing whatever it wants. Normally, this isn't an issue, but it becomes an issue if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're pushing it to its very limits.
Okay. With that in mind, can I inspect the orb? Can I see like is it like a does it just look like a fucking orb that's like cloudy? Or can I see the actual air elemental just like whirring around?
It's basically like this big steel sphere that has been like welded together, and it has like two glass windows that are revealed when these little covers come off of it to let you look inside. Inside, you can see when you start it going, like you can see little sparks of lightning, but that's like it.
What an interesting creature. I say in primordial.
I don't know too much about elementals, but I know that if one of those bad boys gets out, it's real bad. Uh, just the explosion alone of it breaking out of that thing, that's alone enough to kill you. Let alone the angry elemental going on a rampage afterwards.
I understand. Very well. It seems that the rider must be in tune and in control.
See, when you ridden one of these things for long enough, you start to develop a bond with it. And the stronger your bond is, the further you can take it, basically. You can make it listen to you better, I guess. Um, you know, ultimately, it wants the same thing you want. It wants to go fast. You just need to make sure that, its desires don't overpower your own and cause you to crash or something like that.
I understand. Hmm. Okay. Well, uh, I will continue getting to work with Amelia. We will continue to work on it. I'm going to call Mock over at some point while we're working on it. And Fawn.
Well,
I'm gonna.
that would
Oh,
probably
yeah,
have
go
to be
ahead.
later in the day, because I assume they're doing other stuff.
Yeah, they probably, chances are they're probably working on food or going around and helping around as usual.
Uh, uh well, what is Mock and Cinder and I guess
Oh, and Cinder.
Fawn
I would have called
doing?
Cinder too. Sorry.
V is still not here, still being taken away from D&D. I mean, she is
Uh,
here, just
Silent party. She's messaging in the chat.
yeah.
But
Speak of the devil. I figured we were
Cinder
just
is,
kind of. You're good, V. Don't worry. I assume we were kind of just enjoying the festivities while they were doing that, and just kind of biding time.
I can help with whatever's needed. Just put me somewhere. I just got to real quick rinse my hair. So I'm gonna be muted for a few minutes. But I'm doing if Nails needs my help and I don't know, I don't fix shit, but if he needs me to go grab crap, I can do that.
Okay. So what did
Yeah.
Nails need centered?
So I'm getting all three of them, right? I'm bringing over and I'm showing them the runner as we're working on it. Runners are truly interesting.
Yes, they are.
But this race, it seems that there is a lot of hazards. One of them being others trying to attack us. I need to know who is capable and who isn't.
Let me.
Um, I think I will have like not tryouts, right? But we'll give everyone a turn to try and use the runner to see if they can, get a chance to like use it, right? And for now,
I'm itching to be back on a runner.
I'll just let you know that the necessary like ability checks and saving throws you're going to need to make as part of piloting the runner are going to be dexterity for just like, avoiding obstacles and, just controlling it,
yeah,
but
it's most
also
likely not going to be me.
wisdom, because you need to be able to resist the urge to let the runner take control.
I'm going to
I
look
mean,
at
I got a
on
15 in Dex, but a 10 in Wisdom.
Fawn literally might be the perfect person to drive this. They are monks. They are wise. They are fast.
Well, we got two
Be careful
runners. Why
about
don't
that
we
because
have?
this is a monk that can't read.
We got two. We got two runners. Why don't we, enter both of them in the race?
We do? I thought
Yeah,
we said
we have
we
a.
want them.
You
No,
got mine.
we had real quick. So, Ace, we had two runners. We had a runner. Do you remember back when we first got attacked by the dragon? It was Bartholomew and all them, the hippo guy.
Yeah, I remember I took that
Yeah.
runner to go to mask guy.
So there was the original runner, but then there was the second runner that Mox stole to get the dragon away from everybody.
Right.
No. Your
that-
first runner was Swordfish, and that's Amelia's runner.
Yeah,
Which you
the
guys still
second
have.
runner. The second runner was Bart, the one that Mock stole. That Mock drove into a wall to lure out the dragon.
So you've got Swordfish, and you've got Kraken. Swordfish is Amelia's her personal runner, but she's willing to let you guys take it out and run with
Let
it.
me at it.
Just to
Alright.
be careful with her, all right? Don't crash her, please.
You saw me outrun a dragon with this thing. Well, not this one in particular. Hey, Swordfish, it's okay. Is it a boy or girl?
I call it her, I guess.
It's okay, girl. It's okay. What say you and me go for a little drive? How's that sound? I'm gonna hop on. I'm gonna put my hands on the handles.
Her runner, by the way, is it's painted almost entirely red, and it comes to a very sharp point in the front that sticks out quite a ways.
Let's say we give this a shot, girl. What's that say? And I'm going to boot her up.
All right, you're gonna take it out for a test spin.
Hell yeah, I am. First, okay, let me rewind this. Let's move us a little bit, kind of like, so that way I'm not aiming into people, just to be safe.
Well, your ship is parked far enough outside of camp. It's not really a concern.
Okay, good.
You can just kind of throw it right off the deck of the ship.
Yeah, we'll do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and just gas. I'm gonna go ahead and try to gas it.
Okay. I don't think you've piloted this particular runner before, have you?
Not this particular one, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw right off that.
Shit. Okay. Come on, girl. You got this. Don't hurt me. And we're looking at a 6.
Okay, so you start going fast. You start hauling ass immediately, and you're trying your best to veer away from the camp, but the faster you go, the less control you have, and you begin to veer towards the camp.
Oh, shit, no!
Make a dexterity check.
Just regular dex check?
You know what? You can add your proficiency bonus since you've piloted a runner before.
My proficiency bonus, that is a 10.
Okay, you just narrowly manage to get the thing back under control and slow down before you, like, plow into the middle of the camp.
Hitting me on this! We got it! Please!
You manage to just, like, stop it and skid across the sand, having to, like, shut it off completely. And a few sparks of lightning just shoot out of it as it falls over.
Ah! Okay. Oh, man, you're an active one, aren't you? Oh, I like you. Alright, okay. Clearly you don't like me, though. We'll try this again later, okay? Oh, boy.
Are you gonna, like, limp it back to the ship?
I mean, unless... I guess if I can... let's say we give this one more shot, but this time we'll aim back at the Yggdrasil. Does that sound good? Yeah, I think that sounds good. Can I go ahead and try again?
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh,
Okay.
shit, that was regular wisdom. Yeah, let me retry that. Fuck. Wisdom save. 18.
Okay, this time you managed to calm down the urge to just peel out as fast as possible. And you concentrate and you're able to just slowly bring it back to the Yggdrasil just fine. And
Okay.
now you've got a little bit better of a handle on this thing. You're probably not going to need to make a save the next time you do this.
You're an active one. I like you. I think we're gonna be good friends. You know that? Oh boy. Amelia, I was not expecting that. This one's active.
Yeah, she's pretty wily, but she's
like
pretty
her.
quick too.
I like her.
Just again, make sure not to crash her, please.
Of course.
Are y'all?
Hey, Casey.
Have y'all entered the race yet?
No
Who do we talk to?
suggestion.
You better sign up before it's
Wait,
too late.
wait.
Amelia.
Oh, hey V, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back home.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo!
Okay. Anyway, Amelia. No offense to anybody, but real quick, how
Oops.
what's your bond with this runner thing?
I mean, I've been riding her for years, so about as good as it gets.
Here's a suggestion and a question. Why don't you do the driving and, say one of us other stronger folks protect you and the rider and the runner
Look, I
instead
can
of us noobs driving?
I can pilot it, but I can't fight or nothing, and I don't want to get
know I
hurt
can.
out there.
Oh no, girlfriend. You and me? Absolutely. And then, boys can take the other one?
I've seen what they do out there. Some of those racers can be vicious.
Yeah, but you got nails on your side.
I don't want to get my head chopped off.
That does remind me. Mark, hand me the firearm I handed you.
Mark doesn't have that anymore.
Oh yeah, Nails wouldn't know that though. About that.
You mean this one? And like Amelia just holds it up.
Oh. Never mind. My
Yeah. It was a bit of a gift since I can't shoot shit with that thing, and I watched her bullseye a space guppy while we were floating about, and I was teaching her how it works.
My idea was to add some form of weaponry to the runner. Perhaps manufacture the firearm integrate the firearm into the runner and add a function that fires it.
That's an interesting idea, but I don't know how we'd be able to mount it so you'd be able to aim it. It has to be tricky to load while you're piloting.
An idea that can be tested if we got the materials. But for now, Amelia is right. We should go sign up.
Was that a yes, Amelia?
I just wanted to watch. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Really, I don't want to risk my life over a race. If that's all right with you guys.
Yeah,
Being
it's
concerned
fine.
for your life
If it were any other race, believe me, I'd be all on board. But this race is different.
This race is hype, is what it is. Is everybody there?
Yeah.
Sorry, let's throw some trash away. I'm here. What happened?
Nah, it just got like really quiet all of a sudden.
Okay. Casey, can I ask you a question?
What?
I can create almost any tool, but the thing about painters painter's tools. Does that come with paint, or do I have to like buy my own paint?
I mean, if you if you went out of your way to get, wait, did you go and get painter's tools, or are you just like
I can make
making
'em.
them? Oh,
I'm saying if I make them, do I have to buy paint, or does it come with paint? How does that work with painter's tools?
that's a good question. I guess in your case, probably wouldn't have any paint because you're just making the tools. But you do have paint on hand because
Oh, don't
you
please,
guys,
please.
Magpie did buy a bunch for fear, so there is paint available.
It belonged to fear, though.
Is it gonna use up all of Fear's stash?
I just need green, a little bit of black, and a little bit of yellow. Or I guess orange.
I mean, she's not around, so just take it.
Mark,
Stop
if
the paint.
Mark wanted the paint, he may get the paint. I will not stop Mark from
I'm not
bringing
going for it.
the paint.
I'm not going for it. Fuck that. You think I'm gonna get on a Rygar's bad side?
Bark, 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 bark. As I try to fucking, I know he just made a chicken noise against Amelia, and now I'm trying to like fucking do one too, but I'm like, it's more slow, monotone.
That's funny. I like that. I'm still not doing it.
Unfortunate.
Bit of a hypocrite, aren't you?
It's a Rygar.
You want me to risk my life out on the track, but you won't risk your life over some paint?
No, I want you to risk yours and 2 other people's lives out on the track for the sake of fun, while I don't want to risk my life over some paint.
I'll risk my life over some pain. I don't like fear. If I die here, then I'll just make another character. I'm gonna make a person.
Okay. Well, the paint is unattended, so you could just take it.
I take it.
I mean,
Right.
I planned on risking Fawn's life on the track for fun.
Oh, and okay, Casey. Okay, real quick, we gotta sign up, but can I, if we have the time, can I use with the wood carvings tools or carpenter's tools? Can I add what is essentially just fucking tentacles on the side of the ship?
Of the ship or the
Oh,
runner?
sorry, not the ship, the runner. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. If you want, sure.
Yeah, so I want to make the runner look like a crack in there. That's basically what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna paint it green and black with some fucking its eyes. I'm gonna paint on eyes that are orange with black pupils.
Okay. Amelia's like, that's an inspired choice. I guess, the broken pieces of metal kind of look like tentacles.
Oh, Amelia, have you never heard of a Kraken before?
No?
Oh, man, they're monsters from back home. They're monsters.
Something like a dreadnought?
They would be the dreadnoughts of our homeworld seas. Yeah, they were massive creatures. I'm talking hundreds of tentacles, about the size of a galleon. These things were known to like bring down ships and destroy lives in the blink of an eye.
I heard rumors about stuff that sounds like that, like in Hydra. Swimming around
Really?
in there.
Oh.
It's just a rumor I heard.
Cinder, do you know anything about that?
They're around.
Sorry, what was that?
We were talking about Hydra.
Oh, Hydra on the planet Hydra. Oh,
Yeah,
and
Amelia mentioned
monsters on
Amelia.
Hydra.
Yeah, Amelia mentioned that there was like these giant monsters on a Hydra that she had heard about. You would actually know about that, Cinder. In the deepest like layers of Hydra, there are these gargantuan creatures that are usually referred to as leviathans.
Oh, okay, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, yeah, these are ginormous creatures. They're called leviathans. They're in like the deepest layers of Hydra. Kind of scary. I don't recommend.
Huh.
Oh,
So
Casey.
So
Sorry,
wait,
go ahead.
wait, Cinder. So you're saying like you guys actually have a species of creature called Leviathan on Hydra?
Yeah, very much so.
Huh.
They're also your worst nightmares, so you don't want to like tangle up with them at all.
It's really, God,
Hold
really
on.
weird.
This is
The
me
term-
about to ask a question, Casey. Leviathan, is that on the level of like, you know, the dreadnought things?
Yeah, kinda.
Or
They're really big,
Yeah.
like really big.
wait, what?
They're really big, like big enough to swallow us.
Dreadnoughts or Leviathan?
I mean, both. They're both really big. The Leviathans are big enough they can swallow an airship whole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I'm back in Mia Cinder. I was like, yeah, they're like your worst nightmare. Like, dreadnought style. Super huge. And, they can swallow a whole airship by themselves without even trying.
It's really funny because I hear Abby first, and then I hear just a pause, and then I'm hearing her over Discord. It's really weird. There's like a whole like 1 second delay. Man, it makes me want to go back home and go kraken hunting.
You went
What's a
kraken
kraken?
hunting.
It wasn't so much we went kraken hunting. There were big shot sailors that would used to come around the monastery talking mad shit about how they were wanting to rake in big cash by hunting a kraken. It was kind of a running joke among the locals of our town.
I understand.
Yeah.
A kraken is a leviathan in your terms. A giant cephalopod capable of not downsizing. What's it called when a ship is being destroyed?
Wrecked.
No, there's another word. Capsizing?
Well, capsizing is more just like, I don't think it's like full on like actually being destroyed.
That's when
capsizing is.
that's when a ship like sinks. Basically, it's when
Yeah.
it loses
Well,
structural
it's still-
integrity.
No, it's capsizing is when it gets overturned, is what it is.
Well, still, a kraken is capable of capsizing ships, right? So it's like,
A kraken will like grab the ship and just snap it in two.
and bring it down into the water.
Yeah, like it'll just fall on like, yeah, it just crush and then pulls everything in.
Yeah, I would tell Cinder they're practically the same. And Casey, I found a use for a feature I never thought I'd actually get to use. Are you
What?
familiar with magical tinkering?
Yeah.
Where it's like a better predistination. So I have 3 uses, or not 3 uses. I can put it on on things 3 different times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the runner 3 different times. So
Okay.
first, the runner is going to smell like the ocean breeze.
Okay. Interesting.
Secondly, I'm going to place a bright light on where the eye is, right? So it gives off 5 feet of bright light and then an additional 5 feet of dim light. And finally, up to let's see, up to, when it comes to making noises, it can only be up to 6 seconds. And that 6 seconds is going to be what is that piano called? The grand piano.
Organ?
Organ? Or
No.
it's gonna play Davy Jones theme song. For like
I see what you're going with. You son of a
Wow.
bitch.
a song that my grandfather
God.
played whenever he thought about sailing.
You
Grandfather.
son of a bitch.
So basically, it smells like the sea, right? It has this salty sea smell. It gives off a bright light near the eye, right? Its eye is dim, like very bright, and then it has a fucking noise as it plays, right?
Well, it's got excellent presentation. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Does it run?
It's time to test the leather. I'm gonna
Don't mind if I do.
no. I want Bob to make an attempt.
What do you want?
Bob, will you join me in handling the Kraken?
Sure. That seems fun.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Casey, is well, first, did we sign up? Is that something we did?
No. No.
Oh, we really got to go do that.
You did
Okay.
not sign up.
I'm gonna have
Get back to the game.
we gotta leave. We're gonna leave and we're gonna.
Abby had to pause her side of things to come and show me her hair, and her hair is dark enough for me to not be able to tell any difference with the dye job.
Okay.
I legit cannot tell. Like, she has dark brown hair and she dyed it black. Anyway, yeah, let's go do that sign on.
Okay, well, by this point, the sun is beginning to crest over the horizon, and it's beginning to get a lot dimmer as the sun begins to set. And
Wait! Don't close yet! We need to sign up!
as you guys go back into the camp, you can hear the beating of drums sounding from within.
Whoa, I think I know this song.
Yeah, so as you guys enter the camp, activity seems not to have slowed, but rather to have heightened as everybody's coming out, and things are getting way more crowded than they were before. You hear music being played, this loud, boisterous, exciting music. It sounds like a concert coming from the middle of the camp.
You know what? You guys go sign up if you want. I'm gonna go check that out. I cannot resist the call of music.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go charge off to go find the source of that music and go enjoy the festivities.
Don't get drunk.
I think I thought
Make me a
Just to be
driver or
clear,
something. I don't care.
just to be clear, is this about to have the start of this race?
Wait,
We
what?
don't know.
No, I'm only asking because Mock is not ditching us, so it was his damn idea.
It was not my idea. Well,
Yes, the fuck it was. It was totally your idea. You're not gonna go ditch us for some music.
says the fighter who doesn't understand, who grew up in slavery, wouldn't understand the power of music.
You can drive. I cannot. So
Sign me up.
And
Put
then
me
the
as a put me as a driver. I'll be okay.
no drinking.
Can't hear you, Bob.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys, I'm back. I had to bring in some groceries.
Okay, so Mock, you wander into the middle of camp and you see that there is a large bonfire that has been lit. People are eating and drinking and dancing around it as the nearby stage has some performers on it. There's a band playing some crazy like drum beats and these like sick
Happened. That was weird.
these sick lute solos. And you see a man up on stage who's not part of the band. He appears to be trying to like rile up the crowd. He's like this tall, elvish-looking gentleman with this shock of pointy blonde hair. It looks like it was like oiled up, and he's like wearing sunglasses and this like button-up shirt that's been completely unbuttoned, just showing his bare chest. And he's like up on stage, like, "Who's ready to party?" And just like everybody's just like cheering, getting crazy.
Wait. Oh, damn, I don't have. This is the sound.
What the
What
what are
the
you
hell?
talking about?
Eh?
That's the sound of the crowd cheering.
Okay,
That's no one.
thank you. Thank you for that. Totally worth it.
I didn't have anything else.
So what's Mock doing?
Ah. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's the crowd cheering.
Is your favorite tune the fucking theme, the Gerdo Valley theme from
Grudo Valley, yeah.
That's wild. That's so wild, but I respect it.
Yeah. The sound. It's the sound of that Spanish guitar that just rustles my jimmies.
So is Mock just having a good time?
I'm
from?
going to listen to the announcer, I guess, for now, the hype man for now. But I do want to join in on the festivities and the music and stuff. Been some time since I got to play in front of a crowd.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I believe. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure we need to go, like, sign up still real quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. I thought that's what we were doing.
How do you plan on accomplishing that?
I guess we'd ask Amelia, hey, Amelia, where are we supposed to sign up? Is there a requisite? Is there a entry cost?
I don't really know. I never, signed up for it before. I only ever watched. Maybe there's like a booth or something.
Oh, real quick. Around me, is there anybody who looks like an official other than that hype man, or is the hype man like kind of, not busy at the moment?
Well, after about 10 minutes of getting the crowd excited, eventually the dude's like, "All right, this is Jack Chaser signing off. I'll see you tomorrow at the races." And
I like him.
he gets off stage and begins to walk back to this spelljamming ship that's parked not too far from the stage, like out back, away from the crowds.
I'm gonna try to catch up to him real quick, very fast. Jack!
Oh, you want an autograph?
Maybe after the race. Got a question for you. I'm a racer too. I got to figure out. I really wanted to join in on the festivities, but that's besides the point. My crew and I were looking to sign up a couple runners. Where do we got to go for that?
Really?
Oh yeah.
I've heard of you. Who are you?
Name's Mock.
All right, Mock. Are you the pilot?
I will be one of them, yes. Probably.
All right. Well, just find me your other pilot, and we can sign y'all up. No problem.
Okay, give me one moment. I'll call my entire crew over here. And I'm gonna kind of sit there. I'm gonna cast sending, and I'm going to I'm gonna send it over to Nails. I'm gonna say, I'm with an official. Come and find me. We're getting signed up.
Well then, it seems we have our means of signing up.
Give them just a moment if you wouldn't mind waiting.
Now is your opportunity. Can you try and attempt to get on the runner? And let's head towards the direction. Wait, fuck. I'm gonna respond. Where? Where are we going? Which direction?
Jack, is there any fire near me, Casey?
No.
Damn, there's no like flames or anything.
Cinder happens to be nearby.
I think
I'm Cinder. Yeah, Cinder's
And-
right here with everybody else.
because I was
Following along.
going to use pyrotechnics. That's why. Like, there's no like torch or anything nearby.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Well,
You've used me
you're
before.
no, because you're not with me right now, Abby. That's why.
Oh. Well,
I
then,
mean, yeah, you could find like a nearby tiki torch and grab it if you want.
Jack, you wouldn't mind taking this and just throwing it up into the sky as hard as you can, would you?
Why the fuck would I do that?
It's a magic trick. I think you'll like it, and it'll be a good send off for the evening.
Send off. Brother, are you about to end our lives?
No. I don't mean send off is a bad word.
You're giving me some weird vibes, bro.
Quick question. Didn't Mock say he will go to where the music was?
I didn't mean to say a send off. I meant a grand finale to the evening.
The evening's just getting started, friend.
Well then, let's kick it off with a bang. Just one
What?
good toss up into the air. I promise it's not going to come back down.
No can do.
Gonna make you look good, I promise.
I already look plenty good.
It'll make you look better.
Why do you want me to do it so bad? It's making me suspicious.
Fine, you're gonna miss out on being the reason for all this. I'm gonna take the torch and I'm gonna toss it up as hard as I can in the air. I'm gonna cast pyrotechnics and I'm gonna cause it to explode into fireworks. Very, very, very colorful fireworks.
Okay. It's not the biggest fireworks display, but it gets an ooh from the crowd that's some distance away. He's like,
Good.
all right.
You with me now?
I'm sorry, did you want something from me?
Yes, I need you to just wait just a moment so that way my crew, when they show up here any second now, they should be coming to this spot in 5, 4,
You guys
3,
find
2,
Mock
now.
pretty quickly after you see a explosion just appear in the sky randomly.
Can we say
Oh,
that
hey,
we
guys.
were like 5 seconds late? Because I want him to be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on, you
Like a
dirty
fu-
bastard.
There's like a 5-second time period afterwards where it's another 5 seconds of us not being there and we come 5 seconds late.
Super awkward.
Wow, this is really awkward.
That's so
It sure
funny.
is.
Uh,
You guys really fucked me over. I was gonna look so cool doing that. Anyway, this is my crew. One of them is going to be my other pilot. I'd very much like for the young girl over here to be the one, but she is denying her expertise.
All right. Oh my God, you're Jack Chaser, right? Yeah, you want an autograph? Oh, please.
I like this guy. He's insufferable.
Can you sign my wrench? All right. just like gives Amelia an autograph.
He's so insufferable. I like him. He's like insufferable TV host. I can see him too. He's got like the real just the big shit eating grin and everything.
Let's
Oh.
get you guys signed up.
Casey, were we on our runners when we came?
I don't know. Were you? You didn't say.
I asked Fawn if they could so I would have been like, hey Fawn, so we have to head this way after getting the message, and I would have asked Fawn if they could maybe if they would like to try using the runner to get a feel for it, because I feel confident that Fawn would be good with such a thing. Would you allow that to like make him do a check? Is that maybe that's the reason we're 5 seconds late, but that's basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if Fawn, are you okay with that? Fawn?
I mean, Fun could just do that after you guys sign up.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
probably
there's a
want the
reason
pilot
why.
there to actually sign up.
Fair enough. Sorry, Fawn.
All right, come this way. And you guys follow Jack, and he leads you over to a set of tents right next to this large spell jamming vessel. In front of one of the tents, there's this big, luxurious carpet, like, outstretched in front of it, and the tent itself looks, like, large and filled with all manner of, like, decorations and stuff. And he says, "All right, my friend is just inside there. He'll get you signed up."
How long did you practice that voice? You're doing really good at it.
Yeah, it is pretty impressive.
All right, I'll see you guys around. And he walks off.
Amelia's first.
What do you mean I'm first?
Oh, you're the one with the most knowledge about the runners.
What the hell? I'm not the pilot.
No, but you know.
Hey, if Amelia doesn't want to sign up, she doesn't have to.
No, I'm not saying she's gonna sign up. Just, you know,
What does that mean then? What is the implication that she's first?
she gets to walk in first.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
Come on. Wait, or well, if it's just the pilots, I'm gonna look at Mock, and well, we need a second pilot.
So who's signing up with me?
Would you be willing, Fawn?
And me, but I'm not driving, so
Yes, we're letting the pilots sign up.
I'm gonna
would
start-
be the co-captains.
I'm gonna lean in close to Fawn. I'm gonna lean in close to Fawn and I'm gonna say, "Pretty please." I'm gonna make my eyes start flashing rainbow colors. Pretty please, you wanna join me?
Oh god, it's fine as long as you stop that. I feel like I'm gonna get a seizure.
Stop what? I'm gonna make it go faster.
Stop! Fuck! I swear to God!
I flicked Mock's head.
Ow. What? It's called the cuttlefish maneuver. It's how you lure in your prey.
I missed. Right then. I will trust the both of you to sign us up. The cuttlefish. Or no, wait, no, that's not the swordfish, right? That's the name of
Swordfish and Kraken.
the Kraken. Don't forget the part. Titles men.
Introducing the Kraken. Jesus.
So, I assume you guys enter the tent now?
Sure.
Yep.
Alright, so inside, your nose is immediately assailed by the sweet smell of hookah.
I don't like it.
As you
I hate
see,
it.
there is a gentleman inside the tent who was sitting on a luxurious like couch made of pillows and smoking hookah with one hand and reading a book with the other, and he glances up at you. He's a male tiefling with red skin and long black hair and these horns that curl up high above his head, and he's like,
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting anyone.
Whoa, there are tieflings out here?
Unfortunately, there's tieflings everywhere, friend.
I'm so sorry. We haven't seen a tiefling since home, so it's just kind of a pleasant surprise.
he snaps the book shut.
I assume you have business?
Yeah, me, him, 2 runners, 2 pilots, need to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're in the right place. I'm Ibis. I'm the running the show around here.
Ibis. That's a bird, right? Yeah, it's a bird. Good choice on name, by the way. Well, yeah. So what do we need to do? Got a piece of paper. Unfortunately, he can't read or write. So if that's all good, I will sign for the both of us. What more do we need to do?
I can handle the paperwork and such. I just need to know some basic information. Also, to have your consent to any potential accidents that may occur during the course of the race.
Oh, we both know that there are going to be people dying out there. Let's just get on to it.
Excellent. Now, what are the vehicles that are being registered?
Swordfish and the Kraken, right? Is
Yeah,
that right,
that
Buck?
one. Meanwhile, I'm just eating a spice roll. Yeah, it's those.
Okay, let's start with the swordfish. Who is going to be piloting the craft?
Well, swordfish kind of adapted to me relatively easily, if that's all right with you, buddy.
I'm cool with it.
So that answers that.
Your full name?
Captain Mock Duppy, at your service.
Mock Duppy. Interesting. Who else is going to be riding this vehicle? Do you have any passengers in mind?
Oh, we're allowed passengers, huh? What are the rules on that?
You can
per
have as
se?
many passengers as your vehicle allows.
Excuse me for 1 second. I'm gonna come outside. And we're in a tent, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick my head out the tent, just my head, and I'm like, Amelia, how many people can sit on on the swordfish?
2. I guess 3 if you have someone crawl on the front, but I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, you're right. It'd be a way down. Nails, Cinder, which one of you 2 wants to ride with me?
Doesn't matter. I can go with either.
It does matter. Pick.
Okay, well, who's driving the other one?
Obviously, Fawn.
I'm
Fawn? Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
be backseating my Kraken.
Okay, I'll go with Mark.
All right. Can you 2 come in here for a moment, please? I'm gonna yank Cinder in by the wrist and was like, "All right, this is my co-runner, pilot, friend, passenger."
Your full name?
I'm gonna elbow Cinder. He's talking to you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't mind me. I'm picturing fighting. Cinder Araya.
Cinder Araya. Excellent. Do the both of you consent to possible risk of injury or death over the course of the race?
As long as it's not guaranteed, I consent to whatever. If you catch my meaning.
He looks to you, Cinder.
Yep, fine's with me. I'm gonna kick people's asses.
Excellent. Swordfish, pilot Mock Duppy, passenger Cinder Araya. Consider yourselves registered. Now, as a formality, I need some extra information. What ship did you arrive on?
The Never Promise.
Make a deception check.
A 23.
Okay. 2 seconds. Aw, dang it. Come on. There we go. Where? Roll 20 again. There we go. I would advise you to be forthcoming with the truth. Otherwise, I'm going to deny your application.
He fucking saw through that? What the fuck? He beat a 23? That
Why would you-
motherfucker.
Why'd you lie in the first place?
The Yggdrasil is it's got a bounty on it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and we're kind of on
Like,
the
and we're on the
home.
planet where they're fucking at.
We're kind of on the home world of the planet. So yeah. We are riders of Yggdrasil.
Good. Now, why does that name ring a bell?
He begins like scratching his chin.
I had no idea.
You
Make-
sign us up. I want to sign up, please.
make-
Yeah.
Can I sign up?
Let's just get this
Make a-
paperwork out of the way, and then we can discuss that later, maybe after the races.
Sign up. Sign up. Sign up. Sign up.
Make a perception check. Mock.
Mock
Yeah.
an 8.
Oh god damn it.
If anybody else wants to roll one, be my guess.
I don't have a high one, but I don't mind rolling.
Who's got the highest perception out of us right now?
Probably Nails. Like, he has that eye of the eagle's eye, something like that.
21.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Bang.
While Mock is talking to this dude, Nails, something's weird. Well, two things are weird. The first thing, and the least subtle thing about this guy, is that his hands are backwards,
The fuck?
which is just weird.
Eh?
Doesn't make much sense. Like, so his hands are the reverse of what they should be. So his palms are facing like where his knuckles should be. You know what I
So
mean?
basically, it's a 180 at the wrist.
Yeah.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Super weird. Another thing you notice, this one's much more subtle, but there is an illusion around his presence. The nature of which you cannot discern, but there's some sort of illusion happening with him.
Okay. I don't have third level spells yet, guys, so nothing I can do. So I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna look cautiously now, like I'm on my guard, hands behind my back, like ready to fucking. If shit gets crazy, I'm like ready, but you know, that's it. Tense, I guess, is the word I'm looking for.
Right. Well, you're the only one who notices that. He scratches his chin. Yggdrasil. Well, another matter. What is the second vehicle?
The Kraken.
And who is its pilot?
I look down at Fawn.
Oh! Come on!
I'm gonna put my,
Really?
I'm gonna put my hand
You didn't
underneath
have to
the-
say it. You don't have to say you look down.
I'm gonna put my finger right underneath Fawn's chin. This guy.
Your full name?
Dawn.
Okay. Fun. Is there a passenger aboard the vehicle?
That would be me.
Excellent. What is your full name?
Nails.
Okay. The Kraken. Pilot. Fawn. Passenger. Nails. consider yourselves registered. Now, back to a different matter. That name strikes me as familiar. The
I don't know
Yggdrasil.
why Mocked Uppy is pretty not normal around these parts.
I take it you.
No, it's not even normal from my home.
He gestures to like Fauna Nails. I take it you're also part of the Yggdrasil's crew or passengers.
Correct. I'm
Really?
intelligent.
I forgot the ship had a name.
You forgot it was called the Yggdrasil? How did you forget
Honestly,
that?
yeah.
What the hell? How? That's like goddamn Ace forgetting the juggler was an underbear. Like, how do you forget that?
It was an underbear?
I'm sorry.
What?
Like, I know you just said it was important, but I can't remember it for some reason.
Anyway,
There's no way you forgot that, Ace. We gave you the notes.
No, I remember. I was just messing up.
he turns to
I can't remember the characters and stuff like that. It's just that when it comes to objects, like, I can't remember shit.
No, you're good.
He turns to you, Mock. Yggdrasil happens to share a name with a vessel I happen to know has a 25,000 gold bounty on it.
That is our ship. Correct.
No.
Oh, shut up!
Cinder, take him
I'm
out,
gonna
please.
like elbow
Take him
Nails,
out of the
actually.
take him out of the room, please.
Relax. The planet crackers aren't here. They're not going to come and throw you in chains right now. I just happen to have some friends among the planet crackers that I get this information from time to time. But don't worry, you're not alone in being pirates. There happens to be a number of other pirates in this race.
I don't know whether to be insulted by being called a pirate or not. I'm glad to be
Yeah.
able to say we have a bounty, but we're not pirates.
We prefer the
Oh.
term privateer.
Whatever
no,
you might call it.
absolutely not.
It's interesting. And seems to be a unique opportunity for the both of us.
Go
I am
on.
sensing that there might be a wonderful partnership between us. Because, you see, you want to remove your bounty, I assume, correct?
The thought has crossed my mind, yes.
At the very least, you would want safe passage from this planet without having to worry about your vessel being destroyed at a moment's notice.
If it makes no difference to you... wait, what was this tiefling's name again? We never caught his name,
Ibis.
did we? Ibis. If there's no difference, if it's all the same to you, Ibis, I would very much appreciate if you got to the point at what you're getting at.
Well, there's another pirate engaging in this race. One that has a far greater bounty than yours. In retrospect, it makes you seem small fish. I am referring to the champion. She's known as the Witch of the Wastes.
Is there any chance I would know that name at all, or...?
Would any of us know that name?
No,
No, okay.
not at all. Amelia knows it, but I don't think she's present. I think she stayed outside. Anyway, he says, well, you see, she has a bounty on her head that's worth, well, 100,000 gold. And that's not for a ship, mind you. That is for a single person's head. Her head, in particular. The planet crackers are very keen on capturing her, you see. So, you know, it would be against my duties as the proprietor of this event to do anything to harm any of the contestants. But you are under no such limitations, especially during the race, where you will be allowed to do whatever it is you please to the other racers. So,
It seems the witch must have an accident. Understood. Consider it done.
if you could arrange for this racer to, you know, become deprived of their vehicle during the race.
You want us to kill her?
No, I don't. I want you to remove her from her vehicle, destroy her vehicle, disable it, whatever you need to do. But do it during the race. Make sure that she is alone. She does not ride with a passenger, so you need not worry about that. You need only to single her out and remove her from the race. And then I will handle the rest.
Why do you want her out of the race?
Well, I'm going to be assisting in her arrest, so to speak. It'll be taking place during the race, but subtly. In a way that won't interrupt the festivities. You don't need to worry about that. And if you so desire, you can still aim to win the race itself. You know there is a grand prize.
That's why we were here in the first place.
Right, so you could make... You would be killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. Taking the fastest racer out of the race, earning yourself 30,000 gold should you win the race, and then I will have it seen to that your bounty is removed.
And
Forgotten about, magically.
Why not just have us do this before the race even starts? Cover of night and all.
Well, you see, she has a crew. A very competent crew. One that you would not want to trifle with. Believe me, others have tried. But during the race, she will be alone. And during that time, she will be vulnerable. Should you be able to catch her? That's the trick. See, she's
that should
very
be-
fast. That's why
that
she's a
should be
champion,
no-
after all.
That should be no problem for us.
It could be possible through some subterfuge to perhaps tamper with her vehicle before the race. That might buy you the moment you need to strike and remove her from the race.
I think I've got a couple ideas.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you have my word that should you complete the designated task, I will see to it that your bounty is forgotten.
Insight check.
Roll a insight check. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 4.
Oh my god. Can multiple people do this? Because I want to make sure he's, not lying.
I'll let at least one other person do it.
You're the
Okay,
one
who
who
has the
called it out,
highest
Abby.
insight?
You're the one who called it out, Abby.
I have a +5.
You have a +5?
Yes.
+5
Yeah,
to
oh, no,
insight.
she has to do.
Yeah, +5 on
Yeah.
insight.
Yeah, I don't. I have a +1. So, hey. He needs to roll.
This is very good.
All right. I guess V.
23.
Okay. So, Fawn. I
I'm gonna need you to roll me an Arcana or History check on top of this Insight check.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, I'm so screwed.
No, you got this. No, I'm not. Shut the fuck up, Joe. I will walk away for a second because I'm gonna go get myself a drink, but that's also so I don't say anything. Shut the fuck up, Joe.
What the hell? Okay.
Oh god.
He's having a schizo moment.
Okay. Well, yeah. History or Arcana?
I got a -1 on both.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That is a 0.
Hey!
That's
Oh my god!
a 0. That's incredible.
Roll. Arcana or history?
History,
What's
and
the
they
roll?
got a 0. A nat 1, and they have a -1, so they have a 0.
Can I use
Okay.
some inspiration?
If you want, go ahead.
Do you have a -1 in both of them?
Yes. Intelligence check.
Inspiration.
Hey, you want to use your bardic thing or whatever?
Okay.
What is that?
I would not be able to in this scenario because it is. I mean, if Casey says I can, but I would have to friggin' roll. That would have to be,
What?
part of inspiration.
Whoa!
God, no.
Yo! What the fuck? That's cursed!
No! Oh my god!
There's no way you rolled 2 nat 1s in a row. Grow up. Grow up. Click button right there. Roll down.
Wow, that's impressive.
No fucking way.
Insane. 2 crit fails in a row.
That's just a crit fail.
Damn.
What?
Wow. Okay. So, with the insight check you made, you are able to discern that this guy is being very forthright. Forthright in an odd way that makes you remember stories from your childhood. Because there are certain supernatural creatures that are known to make deals with people. And for those creatures, verbal agreements are extremely important. They are the only thing that matters to them. So the fact that this guy has been asking you to state, like, your names, like, very clearly, and he's been repeating things a lot, and he's been asking very specific questions, it just strikes you as weird. But as far as you can tell, he is being extremely truthful to the point of it being weird. Is what I'm saying. You get the sense that whatever this dude is offering you, he's being very forthright about it.
Oh dear God.
But it is weird.
Can I make a correction on the name thing?
What name thing? What do you mean?
Originally, like, for some reason, like, I wanted to go as, like, Dawn for some reason. But I'm not sure if you heard me right or, like, you just continue using Fawn.
Oh, I thought you said Fawn.
I said Dawn. I
I
don't know why.
I actually didn't hear that.
Yeah, I guess it's because they're, like, too similar.
Oh, is that why you said, why did you say my... No, I didn't. Is that why you said, why did you look down on Fawn? Is that why you said that? Because you thought I said your name? Because I didn't. I just said I was looking down at you. If you were trying to be conspicuous about it.
I got bad vibes from this dude, and like I just wanted to use a stage name.
Well, if you were gonna do that, you would have to make a deception check.
But damn it. I don't know if I want to do. Yeah, better than nothing, I guess.
Alright. So,
Real quick, just as a quick side note, would everybody like to know what the odds of rolling a nat 1 twice in a row are?
1 in 100.
No, it is 1 in 36.
he,
1 in 36, and when you turn that into a number, that becomes 0.027%.
he sees right through your lie, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Like, your
I guess
real name, please.
Dang it. On.
What
So-
is that aura around you?
He looks up at you. Oh, you noticed. Well, that's surprising. Most mortals don't pay that much attention. And he snaps his
He's-
fingers and the illusion dissipates. And
He's not most mortals.
lounging in front of you is not a tiefling anymore. It is a Rakshasa.
Oh,
You've never
those are.
seen a Rakshasa. I will give you an image of one.
I'm unclear, but yes, please.
They're like lion people, aren't
I've heard
they?
of them.
Well, they're a little more than lion people.
Yeah, they're a Hindu myth. That's what they are.
Okay,
Yeah.
I posted it in general.
Yeah.
So they are, you
Ah.
know, these lion-headed creatures.
Yeah.
They have backwards hands. Or sorry, not lion-headed, they're tiger-headed.
Yeah, it's-
Cinder, you would be unfamiliar with what a Rakshasa is. Your character would have never
Okay.
encountered something like that. However, Vaughn, Mock, and Nails, you instantly recognize, oh shit, this is a Rakshasa, because Rakshasa are actually relatively common on Eberron and well known about. They are basically the default fiend that most people know of. So on Eberron, most people, when they think like devil or fiend, they don't think of like, you know, guys with red skin and pointy horns. They think of Rakshasa, because Rakshasa are more common on Eberron than other types of fiends. And they're a type of devil, basically. They are known on Eberron to be, you know, evil, as devils are wont to do, extremely evil. But the quirk of being devils is that they can't lie, basically. Especially not when they're making a deal. When
No, but they
devils
can
when
twist the truth.
when devils make deals, they have to uphold them. Like, it is they literally can't double cross a deal. They can, you know, they can lawyer around with the rules of the deal and maybe make the deal seem like it's something it isn't, but they can't straight up lie to you about a deal.
No, but they can twist the truth.
So, yeah, he's just casually just showing you guys like, yeah, he's a Rakshasa.
You know I should be scared right now, but I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest with you. Still Ibis, right?
Yes, that hasn't changed.
Yeah. Damn, I was really hoping to meet a tiefling.
I just prefer the other form. It's less off-putting to guests.
Oh no, yeah, we know your kind quite well back home. That's kind of why I was hoping you were more of a tiefling.
Thank God Magpie isn't here.
So,
We are from
what? Is that
Evermore.
going to change your mind on our deal?
Well, given the past and how many times my people have been given deals by your kind, we're gonna make this a little more specific.
Ask away.
So, here's the deal. We take out your person however we see fit. If we get it done, you remove the bounty. We take the prize money. And
You
whatever
won't
the rest
arrest
of them say.
And safe passage, no telling anybody beforehand, no inkling, no like, you don't know us, you don't say anything
This
to anybody
conversation
else.
doesn't leave this room.
Of course not. I am the very soul of discretion.
Is there anyone else in this room?
Yeah,
No.
Or any other
Us?
listening devices, any other.
Can I look around real quick to see if there's anything now that we're kind of on alert about this stuff?
Make a perception check.
Is there anyone else besides us?
A 5.
You don't notice anything
Five
amiss.
people.
How do I even try?
He says,
There's no one but me. I am your sole audience.
Fucking devils.
Now, there's a few things you seem to have misconstrued. One, I am not guaranteeing that you will win the race, nor claim the grand prize. That is purely down to your skill. Secondly, I do not want you to kill the target. You must not kill the target. If you do, the deal is off. Third, you must do all of this within the confines of the race, after it has begun and before it has ended.
So no hurting her before the race, no killing her during the race.
No killing her at all. I
assuming-
need her alive.
If I'm assuming a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
I do not care if she is injured so long as it is not a mortal wound.
Good enough for me.
Now, do you have any further questions?
That's up to them. I'm gonna.
What are you doing here on this planet?
Exactly what I told you. I'm running the show around here. These are my races. I fund the event. I'm the only reason that this is happening at all. It's
Very well.
It's a fun little enterprise, and it's made me a few coins. It's how I like to pass the time, let's just say that.
Well, given with everything, I'm sure you can at least understand why we're cautious, to say the least.
Understandable, but I have given you every assurance. What more could you possibly want to know?
Believe me, I've seen too many people fall to a devil's words.
Try and
Don't
find a
do it.
loophole. I beg you. Try to poke any hole you want in my deal. I assure you,
What the hell is going on with my stuff?
try and
Christ.
poke a hole in my deal if you wish. I assure you, I make it in good faith, and I will hold to my end of the bargain.
Okay.
Give us just a moment, if you will. Everybody,
we'll do
please
it.
step outside for a moment.
Why not just accept to it? I don't think there's anything to discuss.
Well, you see, devils have a tendency to find loopholes in their claws, and that's how they get you.
Okay. If it is what happens, then it happens.
That's
There's nothing we can do.
Nails. I understand that you come from the soldier's background. But you need to understand these guys are not to be trifled with.
What the fuck? Soldier's background? Where'd you get that from?
So what?
I mean, technically, you were a soldier in the Chiron army.
Yeah, you know, since Warforged were built to be, built to be nothing but like cannon fodder.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed.
What is there to discuss? I'm gonna exit out the tent with you guys if that's what you guys are doing to discuss it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Here's the thing. Devils will find every little chance they can. Just because we say all these things, yada yada, he might have something else up his sleeve in order to screw us over. If he does not win in every single scenario, he will do everything he can. There's got to be a trick here to this.
I think I'm fine with that. If we are to be tricked, we will be tricked. We will endure.
I'm gonna stick my head back in. You're not asking for our souls or anything, are you?
I would have said so, if that were the case. We can make that sort of deal if you so desire.
No!
We're good.
I'll stick my head in as well. We'll take the deal.
Not the soul deal.
Not the soul deal. I will clarify.
Yeah, I just
We
messing
will
with you.
take the deal of us doing as you requested and you granting us passage and other bountiful rewards.
Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you, and good luck at the races.
Oh, what have you gotten us into, Nails? What have we gotten ourselves into?
This is what happens when my bad lives.
Fuck. No wonder he was able to see through it.
Is there anything else you wish to discuss, or are we finished?
I think we're gonna be.
How bitch
finished.
are you?
Excuse me?
I'm kind of curious on how rich are you.
How rich am I?
Come on.
Yep.
You can't ask a devil about that.
Are you
Alive.
asking for my liquid assets or my total net worth?
You can't ask that, Fawn. They'll lie.
Well, hey, it's just a quick question. Net worth?
Priceless.
He's so full of shit.
Okay. Alright, I'll just leave the tent now.
Okay.
That'll be it, I guess.
Wow, that took a while. What took you guys?
Oh, we'll explain it later. Right now, we gotta go sabotage somebody.
Sabotage? What? I thought we were gonna go party.
I'd rather we train in our runners. We don't need to sabotage.
Yeah, you guys should probably get a little bit more experience under your belt before you go racing, the best racers in the whole cluster.
Exactly.
Or we could cheat.
I don't want to cheat.
I don't want to die.
Then
I
don't
mean,
die.
well- You guys are both on different runners, so would it really matter that much?
Nails, I could kill you right now.
I would like to see you try. And although I can't flex, I don't have like a fucking pegs to flex, right? My body is my armor, and I'm just gonna fucking like just fucking energy out of my plate, like I'm emanating a fucking aura.
Amelia, where's the swordfish?
Back at the Yggdrasil?
Let's go practice. Fun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go, Amelia. Fuck, Cinder.
Do y'all know where the race is like gonna go? Like, do you know the course?
Sure don't.
Nope.
Nope.
That would probably be a good thing to check. You know, see
Yeah.
what you're in for.
Yeah, but I figure we can just do something worse.
It won't hurt to inspect it, but let us train for now. We have time.
Okay. So, are you guys going back to the Yggdrasil?
Yeah, we gotta go grab the
Yep.
runners.
Runners?
All right. So you guys reconvene back at the Yggdrasil again. Get the runners out. Where are you going, or what are you doing?
Well, away from the camp. That way we don't, crash into it. And I want to see how fast I can get my runner up without losing control.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Cinder, you're coming with because I want to see if there's gonna be any way down with it.
I'm gonna ask Fawn that we follow them. We'll try and do our own little practice, but I'm gonna take some like sticks and some bottles, and I'm gonna try and like make some like targets to put in the sand, right? So that I can attempt to fire my cantrips and stuff while we're piloting.
Okay.
So you guys
Got
are just
quiet.
gonna ride around.
I first
Yeah.
I want to see how fast we can, how fast I can get this runner up to, like what I think its top speed is gonna be.
Okay. Well, after doing a few laps, you find that you're pretty much limited to about 270 feet per turn, so to speak.
Alright, so we broke that down by every 6 seconds.
No, that is within 6 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing a little bit of head math here. 270 feet, you said?
Yeah.
Be looking at about 45 feet per second. We multiply that by 60. We're looking at 2,700 feet. We multiply that by another 60. We're looking at 162,000 feet per hour. We divide that. We're looking at about 31 miles per hour.
Give or take.
Yeah, just shy of it. And I'm assuming that's with the two of us. I
But
need to be able to go faster.
you feel as though there is a way to push past it. Like, you feel like there's a limiter on how fast you're able to go. Like, you want to push it further, but then you just hit a wall.
All right. I wonder. This is okay. I wonder, would I be able to cast detect thoughts and peek in on my runner and try to hear it? I wonder. All right. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try this one. Come on, girl. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. I'm gonna. Yeah, you know. I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts. And I want to see if I can. Since it has the soul of a creature inside of it, of an elemental inside of it, right?
Correct.
So theoretically, with Detect Thoughts, I should be able to listen. I should be able to hear its thoughts.
Technically, yes.
Yes, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I want to try to see if I can probe the mind of the runner, and see what I gotta do. See what we can do, like wow, how to make it go faster.
All you get is a violent jumble of go fast, free, go. Speed.
Okay, I'm going to push deeper.
Okay.
How I as deep as I can go. Like what? Meanwhile, I'm gonna be talking to it. It's like, come on, tell me what's slowing you down. What's keeping you from reaching your potential? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. I can hear you. Tell me tell me your secrets, gorgeous.
Okay. So it has to make a save against that, right?
I mean, up to you technically. It'd be a wisdom 14, but
1 second. What is the save?
it's a wisdom 14. Yes, wisdom 14.
Okay. It failed. So underneath the torrent of "Go fast, free me, go,"
Yes.
you
Tell
can
me.
hear something even deeper than that.
Little looser. Just loosen it just a little. We can go beyond.
Loosen. Amelia, is there anything on here that's wound a little too tight?
Amelia runs over. Wound too tight? What do you mean?
Anything at all.
Let me see.
First, anything that comes to your mind, just anything.
Like a screw or something?
I don't know. Okay, come on, girl. Tell me what's
What do
too
you
tight.
want me to do? What's wrong with it? Is it broken?
Tell me what's too tight. Come on, you know you want to tell me. Tell
What?
me what's too tight.
Mock, what are you doing? Why are you talking to this thing?
Amelia, you said the soul of a creature lives inside this thing, right?
I guess, yeah?
I can talk to it. And it can talk to me. All up in here.
She like cocks her head to the side. Are you sure?
It's saying loosen it and we can go faster. Talk to me, girl.
Loosen
Tell me
it?
Tell me what we gotta do. What do we gotta loosen
Oh!
up?
I think I got it. I think it's talking about the limiter.
Limiter.
Yeah.
You're limiting this poor girl?
So it's a safety feature that's installed in most of these. I left it in because, I wanted to be safe, but I could take it off. I just gotta tell you though, if you push past the limiter, things get real dicey. There's a chance it could just explode. If you
What?
if you let it go too much, it might just completely blow apart.
She's your runner. I'm sure she's not gonna do that to you.
Are
Come on, girl.
I mean,
you
it's
know
down
you're-
to you, Mock. You have to be the one to rein it in. If you let it go out of control, it's gonna be on you.
You ready to do this, girl? We'll loosen you up and we're gonna freaking blast this competition. Sound good? Yeah, it does.
All
It
right.
does.
Well, if I'm gonna do this, I have to warn you: do not do this for the whole race. Hell, I wouldn't do it for more than like a couple seconds, like maybe like 20 seconds, because if this thing breaks loose, it's going to explode and it might kill you.
I'm gonna peek into the runner again. Is that true, girl? You gonna kill me?
It's just like, let me free, let me go. I want out.
We're gonna go fast, I promise. Help me win this race, and then you'll be free.
So
Faster, faster.
basically, the way this works is you can decide at any time that you're driving to go over the limit, which means that the runner will go faster, but you will have to make a wisdom save every single turn that it is active until you stop. And if you fail 2 of those saves, it explodes.
Okay. If I fail one, can I still turn it off though?
Yeah, but you have to fully turn off the entire vehicle.
Oh shit.
You have to do a hard reset. Once you pop it, it won't stop until the runner stops.
Oh shit.
So your best bet is to use it as a last resort.
Let's do it. Amelia, do it to the Kraken too.
I'll take them off, but
I can hear
you
them.
really got to be careful with this thing, Mock.
No,
It's dangerous.
I'm not having the limiter removed.
Do it when he's not looking.
I'm gonna hold a palm towards Mock, and I'm just gonna fucking my palm fucking repulsion just gonna bright up for a second. I said no.
I wouldn't do that without you wanting me to, Nels.
I appreciate it, Amelia. I am simply denying Mock's request and his deception.
Oh yeah, lose the race. Be my guest.
Well, it's your life, so I guess I'll do it. She gets out her bag of tools and begins wrenching around in the insides of this thing, and she removes like a metal coupler that was inside there and puts it in her bag. Just let me know when you want it back on, but again, last resort.
Last resort. Last resort. Last resort. We're gonna go fast. You know that? We're gonna go
We are
fast. girl.
not gonna go that fast unless I absolutely have to.
We're gonna go fast, girl. I promise.
2 seconds. I'll be right back.
There's no need for us to go fast. We will simply remove the competition.
I just want to point out 30 miles an hour is not that fast.
That's fine. We'll probably just take out opponents as we go. I'm not trying to make a fast runner. I'm trying to make a runner that fucking obeys. That's how I always win races in games. Like Cyberpunk, there's this race that they added, right, where you can... Like, when I think about what we're doing right now, it literally reminds me of the racing they have in Cyberpunk, where you can use cars with weapons. To
I was
take out
getting pod
opponents.
racing, but
Yeah.
that's also because I watched Star Wars Episode 1 last night. So
I think, okay, we can attack our enemies and we can try and get the first place. You know what? One of us is bound to get first place, right? If we try really hard. I'd rather you, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do the limiter thing, go ahead. I'm gonna focus on taking out opponents. Like, my whole job is just gonna to fucking handle anyone else. I was thinking of switching to the Voyager armor and then just grappling hooking people off their fucking their little runners.
there's nothing in the rules so far that says we can't do that.
But whatever I can do to them, they can do to us, and so I have to protect Fawn, which is why I'm trying to build a runner that lasts. So this runner, I want to just fucking bulk the shit out of it. If assuming we take initiative, right? If that's the case,
Assuming.
assuming it's initiative, I can make a runner huge for like a minute. It's a medium-sized runner. I'll make it large. It'll be big and it'll be strong. We'll have 1d4.
Oh boy. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
I think you're underestimating just how much this elemental, like, you have to make a bomb, right? But it's not like this thing fucking in elemental is like stupid. Like it's
Oh
better
no,
than stupid.
I fully believe that this is gonna be like trying to rein in a lightning bolt, but when Mock first rode one of these, like he became intoxicated by the feeling, so
All right.
he's kind of hopped up on the concept as well. Like
Assuming
consequences be damned, go fast.
we don't race today, it might be the next. And assuming it's not like today as in this day, I'm gonna prepare some spells. Let's
I'm back.
see. Hey,
Hello.
is the race like not like today in this session, but like is it like in game like this day, or is it like
No,
the
it's
next day?
nighttime. They're not doing it now.
Oh, okay, so I can prepare my spells for when I get ready.
Yeah, the race starts the next day. Which, but you guys still don't know the lay of the track.
Yeah, we need to go find that.
We wanted to practice, right? Like Fawn still hasn't gotten the opportunity to ridden the Kraken, so I wanted to
Oh.
give them that opportunity. That's why.
Well, you want to
Okay.
do that now, Tom?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Do you want to try?
as you grab the
Get it, you got it.
the two handles in the front, you feel a surge of electricity run through your body, causing you to tense up for a moment. And the thing lifts off the ground and starts moving. Have you ridden one of these before? I actually don't remember.
Rode on the Fawn rode
One
on
time.
the back of Mox, but not actually was in control. I don't think.
I thought you drove one time.
Yeah, like once, and that's it.
I don't quite remember when, but I feel like you definitely did once.
Luna
I-
Dragon fight. Or that massacre, whatever.
Right.
It was definitely there.
I
It
don't.
was definitely there in the Luna Dragon.
Did you guys like switch off at some point? Like, I
I
think at one point you were driving, and then you guys got off, and then Mock drove.
I know Mock is the one who initially took it, but I don't remember ever switching off.
Well, in any case, this is your first time with this particular runner, so you're gonna need to make a wisdom save.
Eh. I got a 12.
Okay, that's good enough. You're able to rein it in so it doesn't start going crazy on its own. And you're able to slowly steer it around, and it takes you a while to get the hang of it, but eventually you start getting it, like, how to tell it where to go. Eventually it just sort of feels like you're, it just moves where you want it to move.
That's good.
So where are you guys going? Or what are you doing?
I guess I'll find just a random person, right up next to him real quick and be like, "Hey, where's the track for the race?"
You approach just like a random like guy, and he's
Yeah.
just like, "Oh yeah, it's over there. Go on past the camp, and you see the flags over there. Go straight on, and you hit the canyon. It's gonna go straight. It's gonna go around the bend in the canyon, come out the other side, and it's gonna circle back round to the flags again."
Flags over there, flags over there. Next day.
Went from old to Australian.
He was an old
Okay,
Australian
I got
man.
it. I think I got it.
What of
Okay.
it?
Hey Casey,
Alright.
I got a question.
What?
If we were to get a fucking, I'm curious. If we were to get a little orb with a fire elemental, could we add some fucking like booster rockets to the back? And it's just all about like, burn, 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 and it fucking flares up in fire, giving it extra speed. Is that possible?
Let's discuss that when you have a fucking fire elemental.
Fair enough.
He phrased it. It's really funny. Are you crazy?
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm gassing
don't-
it towards that area and seeing if I can't find it.
I'll tell Fawn to follow Mock and Cinder.
Alright.
Well, you guys ride out into the desert, and sure enough, there are these flags marking the start of the race. And as you guys ride out between the dunes, see that there's a lot of those black patches and streaks across some of the dunes around here, or well, like between the dunes, like underneath the dunes, there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
It goes out for about half a mile or so before you hit the canyon, which is like these huge rocky cliffs that sort of part right in front of where those flags were. And following that through, you find that it goes from being a canyon into being a hole. The arch begins to close over the top, and it becomes basically a cavern. And that cavern winds and snakes around. It's pretty large, though. It's like 20 feet by 20 feet diameter, but it winds and snakes through that area with some tricky turns. And then on the other side of that, there's just more dunes, and it just circles right on back where you guys started.
Interesting. All right, Swordfish. Let's say we give this a good hard run. Sound good? We'll do it as a test run. And I am going to gas it and see if we can't hold top speed without the limiter right now, so I can kind of gauge how the track is gonna be.
It's somewhat easy on the dunes. You have to watch out for especially steep dunes because sometimes you can ramp off of them, which causes you to go airborne a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you sort of weave between the dunes, you end up actually going faster. And the tricky part is the canyon pass. It gets real windy in there. There's, in particular, two bends that are pretty hard to go around. You try once or twice to go through it, but you find that you pretty much have to slow down at those turns. Otherwise, you're gonna fucking slam right into a wall. Especially going top speed.
Would I have noticed any like pathway that may or may not be kind of like a quote unquote shortcut?
Inside these caverns, I forgot to mention, there's all these like holes in the ceiling. These large, like, circular holes. They don't seem to go anywhere, at least not that you can see, but they're like all over the place in there. It's like the top of the cavern's like Swiss cheese.
Is there any way we can get above the cavern and take a look at what it looks like above there?
Above the cavern, there's a rocky plateau that's like 200 feet up.
Oh,
You
shit.
would have to climb somehow.
Yeah, and there's no way we'd be able to really do that on the runner. So mostly it looks like it's probably those are just going to be for lighting.
Oh, by the way, it's pitch black in the caverns.
Yeah, it's gonna be for lighting. It looks like for when daylight.
Even in the daylight, it still might be pitch black. You don't even know if those holes go all the way to the surface.
Let's see here. Under that knowledge, thank God I have this. Only within 20 feet. Lasts for an hour at least. How long does it take us to? How long does it take us to complete complete the track?
Well, there's 3 legs of the race. Let's see. So, assuming you were going top speed, let's see, it would be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. It would take you about 12 turns of straight gassing if you were going full speed and maintained that speed the whole course.
We can add on probably an extra 6 though, because we got to slow down during the cavern though.
And yeah, you're gonna have to slow down to do anything while you're driving, because like if you want to
Probably
take
say-
any other actions besides gassing it, you have to use those, because like the way it works when you're piloting the runner is you use your action, or sorry, you use your movement to move the move speed of the runner, which is 90 feet. Then you can use your action to dash, and then you can also use your bonus action to dash. So you put all 3 of those together, that's what gives you the 270 top speed. But if you do anything else during your turn, it's going to slow you down.
With the limit break, how fast does it get up to?
You want to test it out?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
I want to do it at least in an open area. That way I don't, crash into a wall immediately.
so you're out in the dunes, and you decide to just push that little extra inch further, and you see that the lightning begins arcing out of the containment. Like, it starts spreading to the ground and stuff. These big arcs of lightning, like you just activated a giant Tesla coil.
Yeah, come on, go faster.
And you feel yourself accelerating. You get to add an extra 10 feet to the move speed of the craft. Which, if you combine, your action dash, your bonus action dash, and the
300
regular
feet.
speed, that bumps it up to 300 feet.
Okay, so with that, we get an extra. Yeah, we get to 300 feet.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. That was a 6.
All right.
God.
About a few seconds into doing this, you're going faster, but you can feel the entire runner begin to vibrate wildly.
Come on. No. Stop. Slow down.
You're not going any slower. You try to get it to slow down, but it just keeps going faster. And it just keeps shaking more violently.
What do I do? What happens if I just turn it off?
It turns off.
That's what I'm gonna do real quick, so that way this does not get out of control right now.
Okay, so you quickly hit the lever right next to you to close the openings in the casing, and just immediately it just goes dark, and the thing immediately stops hovering and hits the sand, and you go tumbling through it, as well as your runner. And roll an acrobatics check for me.
19.
Okay, you managed to avoid the runner rolling over you.
Fuck!
Let's see how much damage you take, though. Okay, so you take 9 bludgeoning damage, and the runner also takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
God damn it all to hell.
By the end of it, it's just like a steaming little wreck in the sand. Bits of it kind of flung off during the impact, and it's just covered with sand now.
Well, you are pent up, aren't you? Shit. Well, looks like we got work to do tonight now, don't we? Not looking forward to this. All right. Well, what I'm going to do, since that's the case, I'm going to be just kind of doing this throughout the night, kind of work with the runner to not kill me. Try to help build up a better relationship with the runner.
Okay, well, you certainly get a little bit better at handling the turns and stuff on it.
Yeah.
How long are you gonna do that? Like, how late into the night? It
What time was it when we started, roughly?
was like
Oh, what the
maybe
frick?
like 8 p.m.
I'm going to go. We don't know what time the race starts tomorrow. Fuck. I am going to go until about 4 in the morning. Ew, what the hell?
Okay. What about you,
Oh.
Fawn?
I've got shit in my mouth right now, and I'm trying to clean it out. Not literal shit, just gook.
I guess I'll go until like 1 in the morning.
Okay. So you're keeping your limiter on?
That is correct. We'll try other means of winning this race without doing all that.
I kid. I
I
kid,
look
Ace.
I look at the fucking man that just wrecked another person's runner. I gotta mind you. This is not a runner that I don't think you can be destroying. I'm sure Amelia watched all that, right?
Amelia's especially pissed when you come back to the Yggdrasil with a bent nose on her prize runner. She's like, "What the hell did you do?
It's more like what she did.
God damn it! I told you!"
Needed to know.
She
is going to be a problem tonight.
as you guys go to sleep, Amelia spends the night fixing the runner, getting it back in shape. And eventually you guys have your long rest for the race that is to begin tomorrow.
Nice.
And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Fuck!
For the big race.
Damn. It's like teasing. Fuck.
All right, well, I'm going to stop recording now in 3, 2, 1.